with our green Zerg player in the lower right hand corner, representing Team Dignitas. We all know who he is. He is the king of online cups. He is Tefel. And in the upper left hand corner we have a red Zerg player representing Pro League Team, Casper Team, Samsung Galaxy Khan. It's Armani. One of the two Samsung Galaxy Zergs here today, of course, Solar being the other one. And we'll see a little bit of him a little bit later on. Of course, Solar going to be favoured to win the entire tournament, I think, by many, many people. So it'll be interesting to see how that does turn out. Again, guys, this is a semi-final match. It is best of 5, as it now says on the bottom of the screen. And of course, right now it is 0-0 as we get on into things. Hatch first for Armani, pool first for Tefel. Wouldn't expect anything different at all from Tefel, because he just loves playing pool first. So really, really standard stuff from him. And that pool on the way down. Hatch first for his opponent, so a slight advantage for Armani here, but nothing too major. And Tefel, he's just going to take his own hatchery here very, very soon. And oh, he's actually going to take a gas. Okay. Well, that's a little bit different then. So Tefel going to get very fast Zergling speed up here, which is an interesting way to start things off. He is still going to take his hatchery. So we'll see what he wants to do with this. Of course, this gives him a lot more map control earlier on, though he will have a little bit less lava and, you know, a slightly slower second queen compared to his opponent. But let's see how this turns out for him. He puts 3 straight into that gas, as we would expect. Armani's gas is about to finish here too, so really for Tefel, I don't know how much of an advantage this is really going to give. The difference kind of is right now, if you're taking his hatch before the gas, then he'd probably have his hatch up and his gas starting at a similar time to Armani. So no real major differences. You can see at the bottom, Tefel is literally about 30 gas ahead now. One thing we can look out for is how is he going to continue mining that gas after 100 has been mined. Is he going to keep on mining, get a baneling nest down, go very aggressive, or is he just going to pull out and, you know, use the Zergling speed and nothing else? That kind of goes for both players here, so we'll be keeping an eye on what is going to happen here initially. As Pool just finishing now for Armani, he's going to get his double queen up and on the way. And Tefel continues mining past 100 gas. So he's going to be getting a little bit aggressive here, maybe going for a fast baneling nest or something like that to kick things off. Let's see what is going to happen. That hatchery of his is just going to finish up. His queen's going to inject there. And the 2 queens for Armani are now on the way. So, you know, Tefel actually, he does come out of this with a bit of extra lava, I suppose, because he has them faster injects. I was a bit wrong in what I said before there, so excuse me for that one, but he's got his injects rolling, and now Armani will have his injects going as well. And I mean, the drone count is very even. Baneling nest on the way for Armani, and Tefel actually just throws down a roach warren now. This is definitely different, and something we maybe could have spotted coming a bit sooner, because he hasn't researched speed here. He's just skipped speed, and he's going straight into a roach warren. So really, really interesting, and this is something which Armani is potentially going to try and scout for with these 2 Zerglings here, and it's really essential that Tefel blocks this, because if he doesn't, this is going to be just going to tip the hat towards Armani, and now he knows exactly what's up. He sees a roach warren building. He knows that's not a baneling nest, and now Tefel, his plans have been foiled. His plans, which very likely were to make a ton of roaches right now and just move across the map and attack, and you can see he is going to make 6 roaches here, and he's got a gas for a few more. And, but I mean, Armani's seen it, so he's just going to morph in a couple of banelings. He just starts up his own roach warren as well, and he's just going to go into his own roach production. So, just going to look to defend with his own roaches, which, you know, it's a solid way to defend. It's better than just having to spam out lings. It's a lot less lava intensive. And he will have a slightly better drone count here, only by 3, keeping this queen alive with nice positioning, as Tefel has to back off with these initial Zerglings. Can't do too much more with them, and Armani with this map control now, his speed has completed. So, going to move across the map. He's adding on a spine crawler too, which is very important. It's going to help him a lot if Tefel does move across the map. And as these roaches pop out, I mean, Tefel kind of has to move. I mean, the whole point of making these roaches is to attack. You don't just make 12 roaches to sit back and do nothing and start droning up. And oh my god, we actually have some banelings in the main. Oh my god, wow, banelings, really? I think the banelings, these lings over here morphed into banelings, and Tefel didn't realize. So apologies for missing that one. But Tefel right now, he's got a fair few roaches, but I mean, Armani, he's making roaches of his own. He's making a second spine crawl. He's making lings. He knows that there's a lot of roaches here with these lings, using this speed, utilizing it to be able to see, right, what are you doing? What is happening in this game? Are you droning? Are you making units? And as he sees a lot of roaches, he's just going to respond with units of his own, as well as a couple of drones here and there, but also teching up to lair. And this lair tech what's he going to do with it? He could go straight into roach speeders. That's what I expect. He's only on double gas, so it'd be very weird to see him do anything else. But you know, the roach speed is going to give him a huge advantage if it comes down, if he is allowed to start chasing down Tefel's units, and we'll see if that maybe comes into play at all. Tefel moving up this left-hand side, going to try and go for an attack as Armani launches some lings through the middle of the map right now. He's got a few lings to this right-hand side too, so just continuously looking for maybe an opportunity to do damage, and he could get a queen here. A few roaches are about to pop out, but I reckon he could come in and surround that queen. But at the same time, we have these roaches for Tefel moving across 2 spine crawlers. But there's a lot more roaches for Tefel. Is this, all these spine crawlers going to be able to make the difference? I'm not too sure. A couple of roaches of Tefel not really fighting. That's a lot better for him now, but he's still fighting into spine crawlers. And now the lings are coming back for Armani. They're going to come in from behind. But Tefel's roaches, they look to be getting withered down. And I don't think he's going to really be able to make much happen with this attack. These roaches, they get surrounded and there's no escape for them now. Tefel's roaches go down, and Armani looking good here in game number 1. A 10 worker advantage. Roach speed is on the way, and he's also going to feel confident enough to begin taking this third base. As Tefel, he is streaming some units across the map here to continue this attack, but he just can't do anything with it. Now, interestingly, he did originally put down an evolution gem, but it looks as though he cancelled that. He didn't keep it. And Tefel just going to keep attacking here, and he's caught up on the drone count behind this, and it looks as though he will be able to just force a cancel on this third base. Armani, his extra roaches just aren't here just yet, so Armani caught slightly off guard. But Tefel's still very far behind. He doesn't have roach speed, he doesn't have a lair. He's taking his extra gases now, but what's he going to do with this? Now he starts up an evolution chamber, now he's going to start going into upgrades, but you know, again, that roach speed, it's huge. It's going to allow Armani to really dictate where the battles happen and what's going to happen. So we'll find out here very soon if he's going to utilize that all. You can see he's already starting to move out here with these roaches, and oh my god, he's going to catch Tefel, and Tefel cannot disengage from this. He cannot run away. Roach speed is finished for his opponent, and if roach speed is finished, he just has to fight this, and this isn't a good fight for him at all, losing a lot of roaches in the middle of the map, and this is going to open up a big opportunity here for Armani to go for a huge counter-attack on the other side. And you can see he's continuing to move forward here. Not too much in production actually for Armani. Just starts up that +1, but a couple extra roaches coming to help out. A couple of Baners coming out on the right hand side as well. Maybe looking to sneak into this natural mineral line. As now Tefel is going to have his own third base cancelled. And these Baners, they're coming in. Is Tefel paying attention? Yes, he is. But good Banen connection anyway. And that's 8 workers killed in total that game. 6 from that Banen connection. In itself, and well, Armani's just continuing to push forward with a 25 supply advantage. He has that roach speed. It's not going to matter too much at this point, but now Tefel, he doesn't have the numbers anyway. He does have shorter reinforcement distance, but I don't think it's going to matter. He's just going to GG out, and